So Legion Commander, one of the pickups here as well. The duel, fantastic in this game. You need a lasso purge, right? I think that was one of the other things they were looking at here is, how, we need something that can deal with the lasso. And they respond with Terrorblade.
Yes.
I mean, the duel into Mortimer Kisses is a free kill onto Terrorblade every time. So if you don't pick a hard save here on the side of Beast Coast, I don't know what you do.
I mean, you have the counter initiation with Magnus. You can get a good RP off, but you need something to save right now. You can throw the Bat Rider to the offlane or the mid. You can throw the Magnus to the offlane or the mid. Nick Assassin obviously can be played in the pause 4. I think at this point you want to be picking up an Oracle. They banned out the Omni Knight themselves on Beast Coast. And they get rid of the Night Stalker. That one's not bad to get rid of either. We're talking about how you need like the big save, but you can do the exact same thing with the aggression on Night Stalker. Run forward onto them, blink onto them, use the crippling fear, just follow the enemy hero around. Suddenly they're not able to combo up their abilities. I think they're worried that Beast Coast is going to go for an aggressive solution to what they've got going on instead of defensive one.
Yeah.
They won't get in with more of their style.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think, like, what are you picking here on Zoomers? It's going to be a support, right? We're pretty confident that this is going to be like a mid Legion and a offlane Snapfire here. I could see it be a Gunner Legion commander, right? That would make the most sense to me. Or do you take the Snapfire offlane and then, or take the Snapfire mid and just still go Legion offlane? I think either lane is fine depending on what the mid matchup's going to be, right?
Yeah, I think either one is fine. I'm just watching myself with my hat. That was kind of spooky. I don't want to see myself in.
I told you, man. It was terrifying.
Yeah. Need to fix the hat hair now as well. I'm one of the few people in esports that have been here for a while that still has all of his hair. I want to flaunt it.
I do too, but I shaved my head recently, so not a good timing. I also shaved my whole face for this makeup. I look like a child.
The Dota Capitalist Challenge. You don't look like a child yet.
Yeah, you will see tomorrow. It is bad. I'm going to glue on a beard so you can't tell.
Beautiful. I can't wait to see it, buddy. I'm sure you could go to as long as you go tonight, before all the stores close, you can go to some costume shops.
No, go tomorrow. They'll all be on sale. That's the key. Discount costumes.
Well, that's what is it? The 5-head, the 6-head?
That's 5-head. Yeah, there is no 6-head.
I'm getting better at this.
Yeah. There's 4-head, which is the nice one, buddy. And then there's the 5-head that's like, you're a genius. 3-head's kind of like, you're somewhat dumb. 2-head is like, all right, come on. That was the worst thing you could have said.
It looked like to me when I was watching the Southeast Asia, I'll get back to that later. Skywrath Mage picked up last here. That's not what I was expecting.
And makes a lot of sense when you think about it, right? It's really, really, really good with the Legion Commander. You don't have to only rely on the Snapfire ultimate, and it just shreds Terrorblade. You just follow him around the map. I feel like this is Ocean's hero, right?
It's got to be. It's got to be an Ocean hero. You follow the Terrorblade around. You have huge burst damage for him. You're not going to have such a great time against the Nyx Assassin, unfortunately. You can spike Carapace your stuff as he walks into it. His Mana Burn is going to do massive damage to you. It's a risky play by 4Zoomers.
Yeah.
And they follow up with the save that you were talking about. Shadow Demon.
Yeah, they need it. They absolutely need it. It's too good at this point. It's too good.
As well against the Legion Commander, all of a sudden she's not going to be able to, heal up. The D-spell on herself is going to be purged instantly. The double purge is going to be kind of funny. The purge into the purge of the purge.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm about it. It's all very good. I like what they got going. Beast Coast, they've got to have a much better game here. Hector has to come online very soon. If he doesn't tank up, I'm just really afraid for the pick-off potential of 4Zoomers. And it doesn't even have to be the Terrorblade. The only hero here that doesn't just explode to a duel is Magnus. And that's going to be a problem.
You see that Bat Rider? It just
it zooms through. In. Yeah, it just swoops on in.
Yeah. Chris Luck playing that one. And then Gunner on the Snapfire this game. I'm interested in seeing these combos come out. Last time, Sammy Boy was a superstar. This time, it's probably going to be Gunner on the Snapfire. The question is, can he come online in a big way? You know, yesterday we saw Roya 747. They took a bad fight by the Roche pit. That guy was going for the God, a kind of funny build where he went for the blink dagger and then he tried to go MKB and Daedalus just to burst people down inside that. Sorry, little shredder uses your damage, but the enemies were on top of him by that point. You know, once you take one bad fight, it feels pretty much over for you on Snapfire.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. We'll see. I mean, game number 2 just about to start. Draft overall. Who do you predict here? What are you thinking?
This game, I'm thinking Beast Coast has it. You know, Terrorblade K1, you're usually not going to be able to find this guy in the jungle and shut him down with the Snapfire, or sorry, with the Skywrath Mage like you want to. Meanwhile, you have just too many counters to the enemy team here on Beast Coast, you know? Nyx Assassin is too good against Snapfire. Nyx Assassin is too good against Skywrath Mage. Nyx Assassin is pretty good against the Chen as well. He can burn through a lot of his mana. Really feels kind of useless.
Yeah. Just gonna wait it out as always. Classic NASA's Dota, just spamming all of the chat lines while you can.
Sammy boy with the all chat, which I imagine is nice. Whisper God, he's nervous. Although Whisper is embarrassed for himself. But there's one of our mods in the chat. I don't know how to pronounce his name. You want to give it a shot?
Nope. Not even a little bit.
Tish, Ente.
I'd say the last part's probably Ente.
All right, Tish Ente. I'm sure I nailed it. Shout out to that guy, doing an amazing job throughout this tournament. Shout out to all the mods.
Yeah, true.
You guys are all kings. Although, once in a while, somebody says like something only slightly hurtful about me in the chat, and I'm curious as to what they say sometimes. I always have it open, you know. I'm reading what they say because it's like live time feedback and what I can do better. The stuff like Neph sucks. That
gives you a lot to work with, you know. Every time that Twitch chat's like, wow, caster's noob bad replace, and you're like, wow, thank you. I really needed that.
Yeah, well, Neph sucks. Isn't that helpful? But, you know, like, Neph's got headphone hair is something that I can pay attention to improve, you know?
True.
A bit more product in my hair, or what is this guy talking about? He's just mumbling is something I also can improve on.
Stinger might go down mid lane. They got concussive shot. Scatterblast coming in as well. They get the range. First blood to Gunner on the Snapfire. Woo-wee! TP's come out immediately, so it is going to be the mid Legion Commander as we expected. It's being played by Monkeys Forever, so they do a little bit of swapping here. I guess Monkey's a little bit more comfortable on the LC. But as expected, you want the Legion Commander into that Batrider lane. They're going to go ahead and put the off lane Snapfire into that Terrorblade. And you have a Skywrath Mage here as well, which is pretty scary.
Yep. Monkeys Forever is doing something a little bit weird here. He's allowing Chris Luck to get all these stacks on him. I thought he would have backed up around the 6 mark.
He's just waiting for level 2.
I suppose, yeah. It's odd to see him get those kind of stacks. You don't have tons of kill potential at level 1, though. Of course, Chris Luck isn't going to be able to dive that tower. You need that press the attack as quickly as possible, though. So all of a sudden, it makes it much more difficult for Chris Luck to dive you. You know, he gets like 6 or 7 stacks going. He tries to dive the tower. Then you just use press the attack on yourself and auto attack him when he goes into your tower and blow him up.
Exactly. Great matchup for the Legion. After a few levels, it becomes pretty difficult. I'm pretty sure max press the attack in this lane. Just because you need like that extra amount of regen, and we'll see it right there. Gets used. Chris Luck just gonna take so much damage, has to pop that Fairy Fire. He gets a moment of courage proc as well, forced to salve. 3 seconds on that overwhelming odds. He's gonna be able to pop that salve as well. Chris Luck's lane in shambles.
Yeah.
Does he have anything on Courier? Oh, he's got Bottle. Okay. I was like, he has to have regen coming out, right?
I think so. It's yeah, he's got the bottle coming. And you know, at 4 minutes, probably see the heroes rotate in, help snatch those runes for him. Given the fact that it's I'm not sure whether or not Whisper will rotate with him. Schofield probably will, but it's a little bit difficult on Nyx Assassin. You do have Tree Impale to fall back on, but not that great taking a fight. I missed that one.
I actually just happened to look at top lane. Didn't even know. I mean, Jerry happened to look at top lane. Didn't even notice that the Terrorblade was dying, but caught it on the camera. This guy, you know, He's just somehow hitting it today. All right, Chris Luck now with Bottle is feeling very, very, very good. The lane's a lot easier for him. Monkeys Forever gonna have a Gauntlet and Bracer recipe coming out in a moment. So I'm not entirely sure what you build on the Legion, right? Like, yeah, he's gonna go the second point and press the attack, which is expected there. I just don't know like what your item build is against the Bat Rider. Like, you know, that's just not a matchup I'm super familiar with, other than the fact that I just know it's good for the Legion.
Do what?
The item build, right? For the Legion, like what do you do here?
You do the same thing you normally do against the Bat Rider. You have press the attack to fall back on. It's a skill build.
Oh, the skewer from Stinger. Gunner gets pushed under the tower, but the tower's being tanked by a couple creeps, and he's just gonna get an easy courier with a glove of haste as well. Oh, Hector might be dead. The amount of magic damage coming in. They have one more storm bolt. If he can get the vision, he will indeed. Underneath the tower, not gonna happen. Hector falls. It's a 2-for-1. End up trading their way, and Nick's assassin bottom. Gotta be careful getting ran down by that Husky. He's got a Satyr Mind Flare. Wait, this is 3-position Shadow Demon.
It is?
I did not realize that until just this very moment. He gets that bottle charge off just in time. Well done by Whisper.
Monkeys, oh man, he's not going to be able to stop Chris Lack from grabbing that rune. The Arcane is going to do wonders for him.
Yeah, it's a big pickup.
Yeah, on Bat Rider, you know, you get the sticky napalm off every like 2 seconds now or something like that. So even if you use the press the attack on yourself, you can get those stacks back up onto you pretty quickly here and burst you down. So instead of sitting anywhere near the lane right now, Monkeys Forever, look at this absolute god gamer. Drags the enemy creeps into the jungle so he can farm up both at the same time and use the lifesteal with that moment of courage. My god.
Yeah, he knows what's up. He's got 19 wand charges. He uses them all right there. He's got boots coming out as well, which is absolutely necessary. You need those pretty early. He's just zoning out Chris Luck. I mean, they're about even on XP, though. It is pretty close.
The reason why he pops the wand right there instead of saving his 20 charges for the enemy to go on him, he knows that, you know, Chris Luck is going to build up more stacks on him, so he'd be wasting potential regen that he otherwise could have.
Yep.
That's the reasoning behind that one.
Ooh, Schofield able to get bottom rune as expected with the Impale. He actually delivers his bottle back to Whisper. Nicely done. We've been seeing 4 positions do that more and more recently, right? Like they'll just borrow their offlaner's bottle and go grab a quick little bounty rune. He duels the mid lane. You have a rotation coming in from the Skywrath, the Silence plus the Stormbolt. They got him. It's not Stormbolt, it's Arcane Bolt. You know what I'm talking about though. We've seen Sven today, okay? Give me a break.
Stormbolt. Yeah, you did say that one earlier too. I wasn't gonna bother correcting you though. The Arcane Bolt, you wish it was a Stormbolt. It would be a lot more fun to watch. That's probably
just Stormbolt on an eventually 2-second cooldown where you can shoot 2 at once. Yeah, that'd be poggies. That'd be very cool. Monkeys Forever mid lane is still doing all right. No point in going lasso right now on the Bat Rider, because anytime you try to go for the lasso kill, Monkeys will just purge off any sticky napalm with the press the attack just before you do it. And then your lasso is borderline wasted. Whisper's doing a great job bottom. I just realized he's 27-4, level 5, almost 5.5.
Whisper, he's gonna do all right. I'm not crazy about this core Shadow Demon though. He's another hero that can do just as much, you know, without items as he can with items. That's what we talked about.
Another rotation from Ocean. He's coming in. He sizes up the Nick so no Impale can come out. Maybe able to get themselves a kill. A nice time walk over that Impale, actually. And Ocean's going to try and keep vision on Schofield. If he does, he can get this kill with a Concussive Blast and an Arcane Bolt. Barely survives with that Magic Stick pop. He does know there's a ward there now, so he can get that D-ward. Chris Luck rotating on in.
Unfortunate. They'll probably send out the sentry pretty quickly once he has the gold for it.
Ooh, Gunner top lane. Nice skewer back from Stinger, trying to run away, but Hector in meta. No way to survive that one. You'll find that kill with one more auto attack.
And Hector finally having a little bit more breathing room here. He's got a lot less last hits than he normally has at this stage in the lane, only 36. He's sitting at 4th on the net worth chart. This does not make Hector happy at all. Stinger can fix that for him. You know, follow him around, use that empower on him, and probably farm up the lane himself or put somebody else here in the top lane while Hector goes in the jungle.
Yeah, they're all farming pretty dang well. The only one that's really struggling is Whisper. All the cores of Zoomers are pretty much dead even with the Terrorblade. Similar to what we saw last game, right? Like, all the Zoomers came in very, very, very quickly. They're going to be able to hit that time dilation on the Shadow Demon bottom lane. They're going to be able to chase after him some more. Defensive disruption already committed. There's some harassment damage coming out here. Shadow Demon's pretty tanky. He's got good strength gain, I guess. Yeah, 2.6. That's pretty dang good for an end hero.
It's all right. You know, over the years, basically everybody has gotten a lot more strength gain. Int heroes included. What's Chen's at? Chen's at 2.0.
Right. Skyrath.
Batrider 2.9.
Skyrath's 2.0. Batrider's 2.0. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Batrider's has always been pretty high.
Yeah.
Gunner top lane. I'm pretty sure he's dead here. He tried to cookie that creep on top of Chris Luck there, but this is a very impossible matchup, right? The Batrider into that Skyrath mate, or into that Snapfire. He eventually just runs you down.
Yep. Chris Lucky originally had Trank Boots queued up. I don't think he figured the laning phase would end as favorable as it did for him, and I don't think he'd find that much farm afterwards. But he might be thinking about, he changed up the item that he's going for. He opts to go for the Blink Dagger now, which I like. He's going to need to be a little bit more active, especially with Chris Luck just farming the jungle with the Empower. That was something that 4Zoomers punished in the last game. They noticed that Stinger and Chris Luck were playing very close to each other, so they thought, hey, well, let's just start running into them. And they just took fight after fight. Gave him no time to catch back up.
They're trying to make another play here in the bottom lane. He does have Chrono if he wants to try and go on Whisper, but you don't have that Mystic Flare yet on Skyrath, so you don't really have the damage. I would like to see them make a rotation as soon as he gets it. You do have Mortimer Kisses available. Monkey's Forever sitting in the mid lane. Level 9, still has duel, but hasn't been able to get a duel victory quite yet. Top lane, there's the Mortimer Kisses. Chen actually sets this up with a big tomato clap right there. Very nice.
You love to see it.
You know, you talk about the tomato and how terrifying it is, man. This guy, he's a clapper, dude. You give him those cheeks, he's gonna clap them.
Did he cookie the tomato clapper onto him?
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Oh my god, imagine getting a tomato thrown at your face.
You know?
In front of all these viewers at home, my god, that is embarrassing.
Yeah, what can you do, you know?
I'm sorry, Chris Luck.
Monkey's Forever mid lane. He just goes for the duel. In comes Ocean with that brand new level 6 duel victory, baby. First one of the game. He didn't even pop the blade mill. He's like, I don't even need it. I got the damage here. I'm fine.
The one issue with that one is if you pop a blade mail, it telegraphs what you're doing. As soon as you see the blade mail come out, you hit that spike carapace immediately. You know, just mash that E button.
Yeah, you're like, oh god, panic mode. Mid lane catapults. Chen. What do? You got double clappers here, man. Nyx, this is spooky. Towers down, Cookie on forward. It finds Whisper on the backside. Monkey's Guard pops his blade. No, a 3-man Chrono. Whisper's down, and so is the Nyx. About to be the Magnus double kill for Sammy Boy Chris Luck. On the run, time dilated. 3, now 2. Can he get away? Looks like he is going to be fine. No bashes can come out. But they get a big kill. Or 3 big kills, rather, and the tower.
My greatest takeaway from that one is, you know, Hector, he was about to walk right back to the enemy hero, then suddenly turned away. He barely blinked as an entire team died and lost his mid tower. The only thing I think he's concerned about is that his farming patterns were interrupted by the enemies in his jungle.
He's like, I can't hit this hard camp now. I guess I go into the other hard camp.
Yeah, he's keeping up right now, though. He's neck and neck with the Faceless Void.
Oh, yeah.
And he backs up now. Stinger, he's just looking for Hector. Yeah, you know, as soon as he respawns, right to this guy, maximize my GPM.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
come bubble boy, give me
Stinger
the bubble
is
hand.
Essentially the water boy of Beast Coast. Bottom lane, duel comes out onto the Batrider, and a Mystic player secures the second duel of the game for the Legion. Similar to how Stinger follows Hector around, Ocean's just going to follow Monkeys around.
Yeah.
They have a mango tree? They do, and that is just a mana battery for this Skyrath mage. I just saw him pop like 3 mangoes out of nowhere, and he still has more in his pocket. I was like, what? I see Schofield on that Vendetta. Very nicely done. They have all the creeps here. The silence immediately to hold him in place. No RP mana quite yet, but does have 2 mangoes. Will pop them now. He doesn't manage to catch the Husky, but they do get Gunner on that Snapfire. Brings him down right away. Sunder not in time. Ocean picks him up with that Arcane Bolt, and now Beast Coast on the run. The silences are there. The army of Chen. It's too strong, man. It is
They're
too
not
strong.
going to be able to catch Chris Luck. You know, he changed his items up a couple of times. He was a little bit gold away from the Blink Dagger before he died. Opted to just get boots to travel and say, and look at this man roll. He's out of there. But such heavy punish coming out from 4Zoomers every time Beast Coast tries to take a fight. Things going in their favor again and again. 4Zoomers have been looking in real good form this tournament.
Yeah. They did manage to cancel the Mortimer Kisses, which was doing a lot of damage. They solo RP him, barely missing Husky on the Chen, and it feels really bad at that point, right? You're like, okay, well, we committed our biggest team fight ability, arguably, and our Terrorblade just dies for it, because there was no save. He just gets melted on the backside by that Skywrath Mage, and Ocean, he's dropped the ward up on the high ground. They're looking for the real Terrorblade, but aren't going to catch him. They will see Mag, though. So the question is, do you go for the Magus? They have Blink Dagger available on Monkey forever. They will find Stinger. Wait, is that not the target you're going for? What's going on here? There's the duel. They will find him here. No need to commit to Mystic Player.
Stinger, pause 5 because it isn't worth the mana, but he does take the dual damage. I will say, though, you know, the longer this gets drawn out, the more difficult this game is going to be. They're limiting Hector's ability to farm the map, though. They're doing this very well. I think 4Zoomers has their number here, but Hector, just amazing map awareness, knows exactly where the enemies want to be, and they'll probably use his illusions to shove out these lanes while he goes to farm his triangle again in just a moment.
Yeah.
The enemies have it warded.
Gunner very upset as Schofield manages to snipe the Satyr Tormentor with Vendetta. So he's like, I'm gonna get you, sir. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, I mean, you can go in for this. They did get the first stun, but he's got to be careful. Cannot afford to get baited, and that's exactly what's happening as Chris Luck is here. Impale will dodge. He goes for the TP. He's going to immediately drop that lasso. Make sure that Gunner goes down on the Snapfire. More seconds should be enough. Bottom lane, and another engagement's happening as they duel up the Terrorblade. Mystic Player is there. Do they have the magic damage to finish him off? He's able to survive, but the Chrono is there to secure the kill. Magnus stuck inside. Legion Commander falling low. Press the attack. Keep himself alive. And he get purged up there by the Shadow Demon. Monkeys Forever not looking lucky here as he will fall as well. A 2 for 2. Doesn't end up getting the dual damage. Some big spells committed in the bot lane.
Just that heal from the maxed out press the attack instantly dispelled by Whisper's demonic purge, but almost had enough status resistance there on Hector to be able to get out of that duel. It was very close. Stinger, of course, walking out of the Mystic Flare to help distribute some of the damage, but it was too much.
Did you get a bash? Oh my god! He had disruption available. It's like all he needs is one bash and he dies, and he gets it. Very nice.
And Timmy Boy, he goes right back to farming. MKB is just about done. There's your damage against the Terrorblade, you know, opting to go for that magical. Go right through the 25 armor he's got right now.
Yeah, I mean, we always talk about that, right? Anytime you build the Faceless Void into the Terrorblade, it's just Mask of Madness MKB rush. Seems to be pretty dang strong. And they have the Ags, I believe, completed on Gunner. Oh no, he bought a lot more regen, so he's not going to have the same timing as we saw last game on Monkeys, but still very close. He's 20 gold away, buys it. Chris Luck looking for him now. Schofield is here. This is a repeat from what we saw just a few moments ago. Magnus goes down to another duel in the mid lane. They get Gunner as well. Can they disengage now? Hector, he's popped the Metamorphosis. They're able to hold Monkeys Forever in place. As you said, the Purge, they're removing that heal. The Silence, Terrorblade, he can't do it. Ocean survives through it all. The Hand of God, too much. Now they're just chasing down Whisper. Rotating on in, Ocean caught by that Flame Break, but he's still alive. Schofield just blows him up with 300 damage from that nice mana burn, but Samuel bashes down that Chris Luck Batrider. It's looking real good here over and over again for the Zoomers. They're getting the big kills.
They're just not giving them any room to breathe. You know, they see exactly how Beast Coast like to play. They play the 4 protect 1. They disappear. Samuel
Gobble up. They're gonna use it.
Ooh. This is the reveal.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna go on the Nyx there, but they don't want to use it quite yet.
No. They might throw it out onto these enemies over here. They see Magnus. You might want to toss the Legion Commander over there. Get that easy duel off. Here we
They
go.
definitely are, baby. There's your duel right onto the Magnus. He does at least pick up the Van Brace before dying. That could have been a huge disaster. We're now up to 80 duel damage for Monkeys Forever. Obviously, level 2 duel giving 20 damage now is quite a lot.
Yep. 80 dual victory damage at 17 minutes in the game. Not bad at all. They might split up and try to grab some of these neutral items, but no. Sammy Boy, he wants to go right in there, wasting no time. Wants to shove in these towers, splits the wave. He's got his Iron Talon anyways. The extra armor and attack speed feels pretty good on Faces 4, though you would probably prefer a Van Brace of your own.
Rip Ocean's Courier. It's not going to survive. I wasn't even getting anything either. He's just queuing up a Ghost Scepter, or a Glimmer Cape. Blade Monkeys does have to be careful. There's going to be the Blink Lasso. Do they have the damage to finish this off? The TPs, they can come in. There's so much. Chris Luck doing some serious work. In comes Sammy Boy, the Chrono. You're holding your Legion in the fire, though, baby. He's going to take out Chris Luck, barely surviving. A nice Yule Scepter. He's going to chase after him. There's the Blink. Chris Luck reads it perfectly. Mortimer Kisses, though. They're coming out. They're not going to find Chris Luck. Whisper, go over the TP. Does he get bashed? No, he does not. They all disengage. I'm surprised he went for the Mortimer Kiss instead of the Gobble Up.
It didn't make sense to me. You want to start with that one. I guess there's no creeps close to him at the time, but they get away from them there. A smooth escape after picking off Monkeys Forever there on the Legion Commander.
Yeah, that was nice play. I'm pretty sure you can gobble up enemy units. I don't know. That was a little bit weird. Yeah, mid lane. They're going to go on the Skywrath Mage. Gobble up is available. Can he save the boy he's trying to get to? He's like, come here, Ocean. Run, sir. You will survive. Oh, he's got a cookie. He's sending on in. They're going to turn it around. Goodbye, Stingers. Falls to Ocean on that Mystic Flare.
He is just looking to get that off as quickly as possible so he can finish off the one hero that was getting away. He didn't get anything, though, so looked like a bit of a mistake.
Nether Shawl is going to be on the Snapfire as opposed to the Skywrath Mage. I mean, you do a lot of damage on this hero, and Skywrath kind of does need more mana from Fated Brooch, I suppose. Monkeys, they're looking for Schofield. They don't get him.
No. And right back up to the top lane on Sammy Boy. I'm curious as to how Beast Coast places him from now on out. You know, Hector, he did get a little bit of breathing room he needed thanks to the, the heroes on Beast Coast starting to play a little bit aggressive. He doesn't have his Eye of Scotty quite yet, but once they have that, it's going to be harder to just blow him up, especially with Snakes coming up with Shadow Demon.
The Gobble, they just send him at the rune. They knew, they're like, oh, we can maybe find something. It's going to be a duel onto the Magnus. More damage for the Legion, please. Order up, sir. They buy back. They want to fight. They know that they've committed some big spells. The Faceless Void here in the mid lane does have Aegis, but no mana now thanks to the Nyx Assassin. Monkeys Forever is going to walk up onto the high ground. He's just going to see Chris Luck now. Need to change their targeting. There's the lasso onto the Skywrath. Immediately purged. Well played there from Monkeys Forever. They're going to chase him down, though. Nice reflection coming out from the Terrorblade, and there's going to be the Metamorphosis. The Mortimer Kiss is coming in, trying to zone out that Terrorblade. He needs to be careful. A nice skewer, a two-man RP. It catches some big heroes, but Sammy Boy, he's still pretty tanky. A fantastic cookie. They get to Chris Luck on the run now, taking just hit after hit from Monkeys Forever and Ocean. They will find him. It's 4 heroes dead, and they're looking for more. Can Hector make it back to the base? Looks like he will.
Need to run. Yeah, I mean, he's incredibly tanky. He's got this Eye of Scotty, but his entire team dropping like flies there. And no need to commit Chronosphere either. Once he has a bit more mana, you can just hop on top of Hector, and with this MKB, you're going to be able to burst him down.
Yeah, if they get a Chrono on Hector here, he's dead. I mean, it doesn't even need to be Chrono. If they get a Gobble Up on him, too, I don't think he can survive.
There's a lot of solutions they have for this guy. Unfortunately, no one to provide him with mana. No mana boots on his team. Skywrath Mage opted to go for the Trank Boots instead. Just extra movement speed.
So everybody drawing a line to top. He's like, I'll go push in the tower, guys. Don't worry. The rest of the Zoomer squad going to hang out on the high ground here, and I do like this decision because they do have so much duel potential. And they see the Shadow Demon TPing in. Monkey's queuing up that Blink Dagger. He's ready to go. He gets the duel. Skywrath Mage, yeah, I was like, does he have the cast range? It looks so. Grabs him with that Mystic Flare. More duel damage for Monkeys Forever. Still level 2 duel, but he's on the run now. Glimmer Cape, they will drop a sentry. He's trying to get away, but this is a good pickoff if they can find it. He has lasso in 1 second. Gunner is here, has gobble up, but no way to get on top of him. And they save him. Their gobble up. He's gonna send him on in. A 3-man stun. It's there. Monkeys Forever stays alive. They lose the Skywrath Mage for now. In comes Sammy Boy. He's doing a lot of overwhelming odds. Just shatters that stinger. Can they get more though is the question. Hector, he's pretty tanky, no mana on this Sammy Boy, but Nick's assassin underneath the sentry, gotta be careful. Mortimer Kisses, they're coming out. He's gonna time walk a decent amount of this damage. Can he stay on top of the Terrorblade? He's trying, but he's a little bit too tanky. Sammy Boy just gets mana for the Chrono, and there it is, baby. Terrorblade, no way you're surviving that one. Pops the BKB, wait, what?
Gunner, no, Gunner!
He just wanted to steal a kill. He had no sunder, he just wanted to steal a kill. That's what it was.
Oh my god. Gunner.
Oh, that's another gobble up. Chris Luck, he does dodge it. Oh boy, he baited him out hard. Gunner's got 8 stacks of napalm on him already. Time dilation does hit Chris Luck. He's got to be careful. If he gets
Get
bashed,
Gunner out of here. He deserves it.
Yeah, Gunner deserves that one.
Chris Luck, there's no way they're going to be able to grab him as he goes up and down the hill. Sammy Boy is completely out of mana. Nothing for time dilation. No being able to time walk up and down here. They're just out.
This Nyx is a nuisance. Sammy Boy's been out of mana for like 3 minutes or longer. Time dilation out once again. Nicely timed. Pops that Mask of Madness, but a great disruption. Batrider, he's rooted up by that Dark Soul Trumpeter, excuse me? Can they get to Whisper? Not gonna happen, but they're gonna chase down the Nyx Assassin. The Yule's there to stop the duel. Can they actually find the duel is the thing. Ocean, he's just gonna take the kill instead. He's like, I don't care. This one's mine.
Yep, and this is an important... You took Sammy Boy back too fast. He's not at full mana already. He pops a Clarity. He needs to be carrying more. This Mango is over... Who's taking these all?
Skywrath Mage.
Oh my god, Sammy Boy needs some.
There's 4 mangoes coming out for the Chen. He's like, all right, you've taken too many, sir. You've taken too many.
He's got to carry these and use them. I think he just bought the Arcane Boots on the Chen recently. Prior to that, I think he had just Brown Boots. I think he had the Mechanism first, but Sammy Boy, he's been having such a mana problem the last couple of minutes. They could have solved it just by grabbing a couple of mangoes for him and feeding them to him, but I'm pretty sure it's just been Ocean eating them all.
Yeah, it has. I'm pretty sure Ocean's just this guy, you know, he found out Monster Energy was the sponsor. He loves his Mango Locos, and he's getting as close as he possibly can in game, just chowing down on every mango he sees.
You know what's really funny is like 5 minutes in the past, Sammy Boy's starting to have mana problems, and 5 minutes in the future, he still doesn't have mana.
Yeah.
It's gonna look pretty funny to the chat. Anyways, he's at full mana now. His Aegis has expired.
They're chasing down monkeys here. He does get Yule's up, caught by that nice ultimate there from the Shadow Demon RP as well. A lot of damage coming out. Mortimer Kisses finally gets canceled thanks to that Spike Carapace. Can monkeys actually get killed? They will. The nice Vendetta damage is there. Yule's to dodge out a lot of that ultimate from the Skywrath Mage. They will trade 1 for 1 so far. They buy back. They will get him with a Gobble Up duel on the backside, but there's the disruption from Whisper. Well played. He gets the victory anyway. It doesn't matter. You can't stop monkeys forever.
And he just continues to go forward here. Hector doing what he can, trying to farm up as quickly as possible with the Metamorphosis. He's not going to have it for this defense on the high ground here. It's going to expire in about 20 seconds. Fortify is available in 18.
I mean, this is a tier 3, right? Like, for sure a tier 3, maybe more.
Look at the tier 3 here, then they have Fortify available. I'm not sure if it'll be enough time. Magnus will come back up, but no RP is going to be available. No Metamorphosis available. These are looking pretty rough. Beast Coast, they need more time for Hector to get online. He's not big enough yet.
He wants to Chrono, but he can't use it until he sees the Shadow Demon, right? That's like a big no-go signal for him. Oh, the Gobble Up misses on Schofield thanks to that Yule Scepter, so they will have to back, but he gets the Blink Duel. That's it. He's dead. Another 30 damage, up to 180 on Monkeys Forever. Now, Sammy Wood does need to be careful. I thought he was just going to turn and Chrono them, and he ends up doing it anyway. He's going to go try and disrupt the Terrorblade here to keep him alive, but the follow-up damage, it's coming in. There's the cookie forward. They're looking for the Terrorblade, but he's still pretty healthy. Sammy Boy, on the other hand, he's dead. They're going to chase after him. The lasso up in 3. Not perfectly timed there from Chris Luck, but he's going to be able to hold him in place just long enough. Yule Scepter after Yule Scepter. Monkeys Forever now on the run, trying to get away from Hector. The Scotty, the Reflection, just a little bit too much. And Pale comes out and then stealing the kill.
And everybody is forced to back up now on 4Zoomers. They didn't get the melee racks either. They did manage to hold it to base. I didn't think they'd be able to pull that one off. But you'd be pretty happy about this one. You know, Hector, he's getting bigger and bigger. I do think as this goes forward, the game's going to be difficult for them. Yes, you always have Chronosphere to fall back on. Ultra late game, you will have Refresher Chronosphere, but you're starting to hit Hector's timing. I think one more item here. Once he gets his BKB, I think it's too hard to blow him up. Beast Coast is going to be able to take these fights. They're holding right now. 4Zoomers has to bring it forward.
Yeah, I think if you were going to you chrono when you're on the high ground here, right? And you could have potentially caught all three. Shadow Demon was next to the Terrorblade. You can probably Zerg him down, but instead they like wait to back out of the base, and then they're like, you know, we could probably take the fight anyway. It ends up just completely backfiring.
Yeah. But definitely, once this BKB is complete, we're probably going to see like 5-10 minutes where Beast Coast just hold control over the map. They're not able to fight into Hector when he's got Metamorphosis up.
Yeah, agreed.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Now, 1 minute and 10 seconds till Roach is up, and this is going to be Aegis and Cheese, I believe. Charm. Tier 3 neutral items are up. It depends if somebody finds a Paladin Sword on the hard carries. Quickening Charm is going to be pretty good for either Magnus or Batrider. He's actually holding on the Spider Legs. You might want to keep this on Chris Luck.
Spider Legs, yeah, super good on Batrider. It's just too good, man. They'll keep the Quickening Charm on the Magnus. Makes sense to me. I would honestly put it on Shadow Demon, personally. Having lower cooldown on Disruption in your ult is pretty good, but I guess they're going to keep it on Magnus for the RP, I suppose. The side of Zoomers, have they got a single one yet? They haven't. They haven't cleared any. They're just going to smoke up, go into the dire jungle. Do they have vision? Not quite. They're just going to sit behind this Sammy Boy Faces Void in the mid lane. He's going for a Moon Shard. They're going to run in. They find Stinger, the Blink duel. It doesn't actually come out. He gets the Blink off in time.
And he gets out because of that. Sammy Boy, he's posturing forward, though. He wants to go. Whisper, dangerous move, but I think he just does that to...
Did Blink now? Yeah, he does.
Yeah. That's all he is, though. When your pause 3 is just a disruption machine for when Chronosphere comes out, it feels pretty bad.
Freaking chat. You know, Dark Soul Trumpeter, it's a thing. You know, just let it be. Let it be.
Is that going to be the next emote slot on the Ricky Twitch channel?
Nah, no. I don't get emote slots because I'm not partnered, unfortunately. I only get like 5, and I can't get any more. And all 5 of my emotes are pretty damn pog, so I ain't getting rid of them.
We'll talk to my dad, John Amazon. We'll
yeah.
Slots, yeah. You
Thanks,
never heard
man.
of the owner of Amazon?
Yeah, I've heard that's his name, yeah. Where do you think they got the name from, you know? Alright, Aegis Cheese there on the Zoomers. Terrorblade, I mean, he's huge. He's got that BKB like you talked about, queuing up that Assault Kuros, getting more and more physical damage resistance, which I don't know if that even matters this game, personally. I think he just wants to do the damage. I would have been fine with like a Daedalus, personally. But he's gonna go for an AC.
I wouldn't hate to see a Satanic, personally.
Does Chronosphere really help, or does Satanic help you much this game? Because I feel like the biggest thing is he's just getting chronoed and then needs to do damage, right? But I guess if he gets hit by anything else, Satanic's very good.
Yeah, and you have the lifesteal to heal yourself back up. You don't have to constantly fall back on the Sunder. I feel like it's better than the Assault Cross, but I guess he just wants to reduce the armor of the enemy heroes and blow them up in less hits.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely, I do think that it is definitely better than the AC, but it's all right.
I don't know why he's thinking AC. In fact, I've got absolutely no idea. I cannot answer that question. I don't think it's the optimal item choice here.
Yeah, the only way he dies is to magic damage this game, and he does have the BKB now, which is nice. A lot of this game is just going to be on Whisper's positioning, right? He has to make sure that any time that the Faceless Void is trying to take a fight, he just has to be like hiding in the trees, making sure that he can disrupt this Terrorblade if he gets chronoed.
Yep. He's got tons of distance, though. You know, he's got the Blink Dagger, he's got the Aether Lens. He can sit so far back and get that off, thankfully, so I don't think that's an issue. My biggest issue with this is the fact that, you know, Whisper, that's all he is at this point.
Yeah.
He just saves from Chronosphere onto Hector. And, same goes with Stinger. He's had barely any impact this game. He's gotten some RPs. They've done almost nothing, though. He's sitting at 114 and 6. He's just in power for his Hector.
Yeah. Look at the lanes, though. All 3 lanes are pretty much held in place. They're doing a really good job at cutting them. They go ahead and try to escort a little bit mid. They smoke up right after they push that wave. They need a big kill here, I think. They do have Gem on Monkeys Forever. They did finish the BKB on Gunners. He's going for his level 20. Hector would be the dream kill, but it's not going to happen. They're looking bottom. They do scout it out with this Legion Commander Illusion. Just going to go for the TP. He knows it's not real, but there's a Whisper hiding in the trees. Will they actually scout it? They do not. They're all out.
And this is that 10-minute period of time that I was talking about where you are able to move around the map right now in Beast Coast. I thought they'd have a bit more control over this, but it looks like they're hesitant to take fights. And they've been closing this net worth gap in this time. If you take a look at...
yeah, they definitely have. It was up to, 7.5, now we're down to 3.
Yep. They're doing an amazing job. They play the map so well on Beast Coast. Once they get to this like mid-late game section, if you can't shut the man down right away, you have to be very careful. Late game, they tend to win as well. Hector just does so well with farm.
Did you pick up Orb of Destruction on the Faceless Void? I think this item, a lot of people still really like Orb of Destruction. I honestly think it's been nerfed pretty heavily. I don't know if Orb of Destruction is as good as everyone thinks it is.
What would you like to see on him instead?
I don't think there's a better item for him right now, maybe, but
Greater Fairy Fire?
I mean, Imp Claw or Imp Claw or Orb of Destruction is probably the best. Ooh, what? They found Whisper? Okay. That's a big kill. They can force his buyback. And it's more dual damage for Monkeys. Jesus, he's 10 dual damage per level, basically.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Not bad.
Jerry was too busy, analyzing items that he forgot to watch the ganking heroes here on Zoomers. But, he gets one, right? He hasn't really missed anything this game, so we'll give him a break. All right, standing behind your Faceless Void has the Aegis. Gonna do what they can here to take down the tier 3. They're a little bit afraid, it looks like. Oh boy, a repair kit. What a great item. Thank you for adding this one to the game. Now you have to just wait. You just have to wait. You can't do anything.
I hate this item so much, it's unreal. It's exactly what they need to hear on Beast Coast.
Ooh, Monkeys pops the BKB, goes in for the duel. He will find it. The damage is there with the Skyroth Mage Aghanim Scepter. Oh my goodness. Gunner, he even committed the BKB, jumps right on in. Sammy Boy gets sundered as well, but Gunners, he's just dead. The attack range, just way too much from Hector. They timed the Aegis. He has to swap in the cheese. He does have it. It's on cooldown for 2 seconds. Can Sammy Boy get it off? He gets disrupted. It's actually what he needs. He can turn with the cheese. He gets stunned perfectly timed, though. Oh my gosh. It's a disaster for the Zoomers. They get nothing. They don't even get the tier 3, and they're all dead. A triple kill for Hector on the Terrorblade.
Beast Coast, this is something that every team has been very well disciplined on this tournament. They always time the Aegis and try to take these fights when the enemies break the high ground at the exact same time. Sammy Boy, he was a little bit greedy there. If he had time to pop the cheese, he also had time to pop the Black King bar, and he didn't do it. So he gets stunned up by the Nyx Assassin, brought down, and there is so much damage out of Hector. This is Beast Coast's time. They take control of the map, and you're going to have to buy back on multiple heroes to be able to defend from this.
They just have a gem sitting in the Dire base, but it's fine. Yeah, I mean, you have to buy back for sure on like Snapfire and the Faceless Void here, at least, right? So you have the potential damage to take down like a Terrorblade or something. But
I don't think they understand their situation here.
Are they just content losing a lane of Barracks? I guess they wait for the other respawns, then buy back the Faceless Void, but that's a whole lane of racks. Beast Coast now taking back the net worth lead finally in their favor here, 36 minutes into the game. One lane down? I mean, there's no way. You can't afford to let them do this. Monkey goes in, pops the BKB, the ultimates are there. The damage, the Mortar Kisses, Terrorblade's dead. Where was Whisper? He used Disruption in the mid lane. Oh my god. What a blunder. He has no buyback.
This is the classic blunder. Whisper, what are you doing, man? The illusions are going to help you take down buildings. They do manage to get Monkeys Forever, though.
They're going to chase down Schofield. Can they get more Crystal Luck? Able to blink dodge that out. They don't commit any buybacks on 4Zoomers here. They're going to just...
on cooldown as well.
They're going to go. Another gem drop. Wait a minute. Did they not see the gem there? They actually don't see the gem.
Husky, you saw it, right? Husky, you just walked past it.
They both saw the gem, but they did not click in time.
No.
They have to go. You have to get a big objective here if you're Zoomers. You can't afford to just lose that lane of barracks. They don't actually know Terrorblade doesn't have buyback, but he's up in 35 seconds. The question is, can you get to the base in time? You know?
You can. I mean, maybe not by the time that... I don't know. There's no way that you get there by the time that Hector is alive. You know, Nyx Assassin maybe, but they still have fortification as well. You're not going to be able to do any significant damage to these towers. I think you take control of the Roche Pit and you play around there. You grab the Aegis Cheese and the Refresher Shard and or Aghanim Scepter.
They have Arcane Mirror on Faceless Void. I think they're looking to take a Chrono here.
If they can, they should. But you know, you're
Timeless
also very...
Relic Ocean. He's having a real happy game now. That extra 25% silence duration and all the magic amp you could ever ask for.
Sammy boy, don't do it. Sammy boy, don't. Oh my God, he did it.
He bought out for the Scotty. I was wondering the same thing. It's a quick Roche. It is a quick Roche, but everyone on Beast Coast is going to be alive. He got a DD rune. It may be worth it with that DD. You never know.
This is an all or nothing moment. They need to take this fight right now, drain this double damage rune. But Sammy Boy not having buyback could be disastrous. Hector also not having buyback. Why are carries like this? Who hurt them to make them like this?
Hector is 1,300 gold away from his. Sammy Boy 1,800 gold away. They both bought out items. Terrorblade did also pick up a leveler, which is pretty wild. Sammy Boy almost wanted to time walk mid for that chrono and realizes that's not a good play. They catch the RP right on the Faceless Void. He can get BKB off. Maybe. No, he's just dead. 95 seconds. Oh, it's a disaster for the Zoomers. You lose two. You have no buybacks. And Roshan just respawns Ocean trying to make some space for the Legion Commander, but he's going to get Yule's set up right into another stun, but he pops that BKB right away. He's trying to run Monkeys Forever. Is it going to happen? They're just keeping that Blink Dagger on cooldown. And he dodge it out. One more second. He does, but they're going to keep chasing. It's all space, baby. Neither team knows the Roche is alive, but Monkeys, he's just trying to keep Beast Coast on his tail. Hector's not buying it, though. He's at the base. He wants another barracks.
He knows what Monkeys Forever is trying to do. Monkeys, he needs to get back. He needs to blink and jump onto Hector and blow him up somehow. But he's got the Lincoln Sphere being dropped onto him by Whisper in the backline. This guy, all he is a tool to keep Hector alive this game, and they know that. The only thing keeping their base alive right now is the fact that this tier 2 is still up in the top lane. So, just like that, Sammy Boy buying out. It cost him a lane of Rex.
Guess who's Scotted Roshan as well? Stinger's here. He's ready to go. We're waiting for that Terrorblade to walk on by, get himself an Aegis, a Cheese. They also have the Aghanim Scepter, which, I mean, I don't even know who you give it to. Maybe the Terrorblade for the Fear at this point, honestly.
The Fear would be massive. You pop that as the enemy team tries to run at you, force them all the way or off a target as you lasso somebody. That would do insane work.
Yeah, I feel like you have to. There's no reason to give it to anyone else. I mean, double lasso, there's no way, right? Oh my god, they actually go double lasso. What is this?
Rookie
Monkeys
mistake.
Forever, he's looking for a blink duel. He's gonna find Whisper. That's a... Ocean spoils it. Oh no. You gotta lead with the damage from the overwhelming odds. He just gets away. That's the biggest kill you could have gone for.
Just like that, their 15k net worth up on Beast Coast. And once again, deja vu. Look at this win probability. Just taking a massive spike down towards Beast Coast, just like that. No,
it was almost 90%. It was almost 90% for the Zoomers. They're just so far behind now. You know who has buyback now?
Is it Hector?
Yes, he does.
I know this.
A casual 4,300 gold all of a sudden.
He's gonna buy out. I've seen this man before.
Yeah, I mean, he's got Aegis. Why not? Just get a Satanic. How does he die with that?
Oh, he's not buying out. This is surprising to me.
They're gonna
take the tone from his team so he can get his level 25 as well. Classic Hector.
Yeah, meta attack range, pretty good. I mean, just wait for the 25, right? How do you stop the siege when you have a Terrorblade level 25 with a Hurricane Pike there? Sammy Boy is doing a good job at pushing this lane, though.
Enemies.
Are they just going to go
Really?
tier 4s? They might just go tier 4s, man.
I don't think there's enough that can stop him. You know, they have the saves in the backline. Stinger, he's waiting back here with his Blink Dagger. If they commit too hard on him, he gets the RP off. They need someone... I think they need Monkey's Forever to be able to jump this Bat Rider on the backline, but he's got a Lincoln Sphere. It's too hard. They have all these tools in order to take the fight against 4Zoomers. I mean, Beast Coast, they have such difficult execution of their fights, but they're pulling them off.
Yeah, I mean, they all TP top like very quickly on their catch heroes to try and find Sammy Boy, because, I mean, they know he doesn't have buyback, and they almost get him. Sammy Boy just heads up play, though, able to get back to the base. He did pick up the Chronosphere AoE in this game, incredibly valuable. You just want to be able to chrono as many heroes on Beast Coast as possible, since you have the Skywrath Mage and other heroes to try and just melt them down. They just queued up a Divine Rapier. There's no way that's the item, but okay.
I don't know.
Radiant's
I don't know what else you do, but that's not the solution, right? You want a more stun. I feel like even an Abyssal Blade or something like that would be better than a Divine Rapier.
I'm pretty sure Refresher is better than a Divine Rapier.
Oh yeah, that's the item, not Abyssal Blade. What am I thinking?
I think you just go Refresher and you have a chance at actually winning this game. Right now, it's very difficult.
Hey, go for the...
Blink Duel? Who did they find? An Illusion. Unlucky. Baited by Schofield. Very nice, sir. Duel's on cooldown, 44 seconds. That's a big spell. They cast the lasso, but wait a minute. Wait, what? Sammy Boy gets dropped out way over there. He drops the cone on the backside, but Hector's just in with this BKB. Can he take anyone down? Stinger stays alive thanks to Whisper. The RP onto the Faceless Void. He doesn't even get the time lock. He's dead, does have buyback. They will stun up the Terrorblade for the time being, but the Sunder is there. Hector, he just doesn't care. He's just gonna go for the Mega Creeps. He's just getting bashed up by Sammy. Pops the Satanic. He's got nothing left. No BKB. They might be able to turn this. He's got to be careful. He does have buyback. Sammy Boy falling low. Can they get Hector? Gobble up in 6. They want to chase after him, but he's too fast with those spider legs. They buy back the Bat Rider, and now Beast Coast about to run you down in your own base. Gunner trying to just disengage. Monkey King, or Monkeys Forever, pops his BKB. Does have Duel available, trying to find a target. Does end up going for the Bat Rider. Is the damage there? The Yules, however, is going to hold him in place. There's going to be the Gobble Up. They're trying to finish off. It doesn't happen. You die backed on both heroes. The game is called, baby. Beast Coast end it at 44 minutes. Down in kills by a significant amount, but up 23,000 net worth.
And just like that, Beast Coast threading the needle that game. You know, they managed to take that fight at the perfect time. And Sammy Boy, he was just a bit too greedy holding on to that BKB as his Aegis expired and he popped the cheese. Just like that, the game could turn on its head so fast, and massive damage coming out from Beast Coast. You know, they had all the right solutions to deal with 4Zoomers in the team fights. They had Nyx Assassin deal with Gunner, dropping the more kisses and whatnot. They had Shadow Demon. His only job was to use these buffs and the saves on the Terrorblade, and it did so much work just by itself on that pause 3. I thought this was going to be kind of underwhelming, but shows what I know. I mean, the Lincoln Sphere, the Blink Dagger, and Boots of Travel as the Aetherlands, I guess, is all you really needed to be able to save the Terrorblade.
Yeah,
there's too many things that Zoomers had to worry about in that team fight, and just like that, they run away with the game.
Yeah, they tie it up, end up going even in the series, and that's this is a big deal, right? A lot of these teams fighting for their upper bracket power or their placement in the game, and right now it'll be an interesting one. We'll see how that changes the placements for the playoffs, but very well played by Beast Coast. Very calm under pressure, timing those Aegis expirations like perfectly. The Aegis expires within a half second. They Yules up that Faceless Void, follow him up. Like you said, he could have BKB'd, but didn't end up happening. Just incredibly well played by Beast Coast. Gotta love it, man. It's been an exciting 2 games. It's only the first series of the day. We got a lot more Dota action coming your way. Our next series is going to be Team Brazil versus the undefeated Quincy Crew. The question is, can someone finally take a game off of them? And if I'm not mistaken, was it not Team Brazil that took a game off of Quincy Crew in the BTS Pro Series? Were they the only team that did it?
In the group stage.
Yeah, it was group stage, right? They were the only ones who did. So we'll see if they can repeat here. We got more Dota action coming up here in the Monster Energy Dota Summit 13. We'll see you all after a short break.